All right, everybody. Apologies for the late start, but welcome all to another episode of Dad's Anime Stash. Hopefully, your parents have left the house by this point, so you've managed to sneak into your dad's room, put in this special episode of the anime quiz show that your dad was such a huge fan of. And we're going to be joined today by a few different people because, wow, what a 10 minutes it's been. But hey, we're here. We're doing it. We've got Josh from Dad's Anime Stash.
Minimize the wheel while you introduce us.
Oh yeah, throw that.
And then give
there.
a speech in my honor.
Right. Okay. So thanks to Josh, who didn't do anything in the last 10 minutes to get us here.
That's
Are you gonna finally win one?
I found the only guest who showed up.
I'm like one above you right now, so like Justin's -2. That's what matters. But hopefully we'll see how this goes. Dave, thank you for sticking with us and watching stuff, fun stuff. And then Zen, thank you for literally commenting on the status and getting your brother in as well.
Anytime.
For those of you, if this is your first time joining on a quiz show, I'll briefly explain what's going on here for you guys. We're going to go through a couple different rounds of anime quiz questions. We're always changing it up. I got a fancy wheel I brought in this week. Those of you listening might not, obviously won't see it, but hey, it's still there. And then, of course, you get the reigning champion, which means you get tons of bragging rights, and you get to come back next month for more chaos and anime questions. And bonus questions at the end of every round, and they're always related to the show, so it pays to pay attention and listen to our show. And if you're listening and you ever want to be a guest, feel free to reach out, and maybe we can hook it up.
All right.
Is everyone ready?
Yep, good to go.
Yes.
To do this.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Josh, are you ready first?
I'm ready. I was born ready. I want this so bad.
Start off on a hot streak. You gotta. Me and Justin have both won.
Let me feel this wheel.
All right, let's see what you get.
Come on, number 7.
Lucky number 7. Let's see. What are you gonna get? You got 21.
3 times as lucky as 7.
21. All right, let's get rid of that. Question 21.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, how familiar are you with the anime Decadence?
Never heard of it.
That? All right, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good spot to you. It's a 12-episode anime aired around mid-2020, taking place in 2400, where air pollution threw the human population towards extinction levels until another threat emerged that caused the death of 90% of what was left of the world's population. What was this threat called?
The threat was called the final extinction.
It's a good guess. It's not correct, but I appreciate the effort. Dave, what do you got?
Oh God. The Blight.
That's a better guess. It's not right. But okay. I appreciate that effort. All right, Zen. You got it. I'm assuming everyone's watched this thing, right? It's probably the most popular anime of 2020. So I mean,
I feel like Cade knows it. I see that look.
Cade probably knows it, but I will guess Dead Air.
I like the effort because that's probably what we had for the first 15 minutes as we were scrambling to figure stuff out. But it's not quite right. But I do appreciate the effort. All right, Cade, your brother talked you up before you came on. So this is your moment to shine.
I feel bad that he talked me up because I have watched probably half of this anime and I do not remember of it. Decadence. I know of this. I straight up know exactly what you're talking about, but I do not remember what it was.
It's one of the more popular ones of 2020.
2020 was a weird year.
I think we could all agree on that.
Yeah. It's still continuing.
Especially for anime. No, I got nothing for that. I'm sorry.
All right. So the answer was the Gadol. It was the Gadol that
obviously
came to destroy the human population. All right, Dave.
Hmm?
Let's see if you can get lucky with this wheel.
All right.
What number do you hope?
What
it
number do you want?
Number 5.
Number 5. All right, that's what we're going for.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see the lay of the. Oh, it's not going 5. Where we scrolled past that.
Okay.
All right, 12.
12. All right. I mean, hopefully that can be a good question for you. There we go. All right. Beyblades is just a really confusing anime where kids battle over like essentially just a giant bowl for the fate of the universe when theoretically you could just walk over and punch the bad guy in the face and win. But hey, to each his own. When we were trying to save the world, there's a member of the Beyblades, Max Tate, who has probably one of the weirdest food combinations in anime history that all throughout the show, he's constantly trying to get every single person to try. What is that food combination?
Food combination?
Mayo and pizza.
You know what? That's it's not bad. It's a good guess in the weirdness. It's not right, but I appreciate the guess with the weird. Zen, what do you think you got?
Food combination, huh?
Yeah, he has a weird food combo that he's always trying to get everyone else to try.
I don't know. Tacos and ketchup.
It's a solid guess. You can go a little Mexican with it. I appreciate it. It is incorrect, but I do appreciate that little let me just try to get a little bit different in here. All right, Kay, what do you got? Beyblade's Master, I'm assuming, right? Have like Beyblade's collection.
I hate to say that I did collect them growing up. I'm not gonna lie. Like straight up, I did. But I'm trying to remember this. Is this like early on, like the first iteration? Of Beyblade?
Yeah, with the one with Max Tate.
Wait, it was Max. Oh, okay. I had to
Max
remember.
Tate, yeah. Weird food combination, Max Tate, and all throughout the anime, he's constantly trying to get everyone to try it.
Oh my god. He was a really weird kid. I'm racking my 10-year-old brain for this. Shit. Say peanut butter and chicken.
Peanut butter and chicken. It's a solid effort. It is not right. Josh, you gonna get on the board? Are we gonna get someone on the board here?
Are you talking about in the dub or the sub?
That was another thing I was wondering.
Yeah, we're assuming it's. I don't think it's any different. This food combo.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Then just give me both.
Oh, I don't know either. I've never watched Beyblades in my life.
I was like, just give me both. Like, it's fine.
It's probably sushi and jelly.
That is not correct. It is noodles and mustard.
Oh, that makes sense.
Noodles and mustard was the new combo.
Kids do like noodles.
Yeah, thought that was pretty weird, and I was like, all right, that's different. All right, we are still shooting it for 0. Zen, what number do you want?
Let's go for 13. The unlucky out of the way.
All right, unlucky 13.
13's pretty good.
It can be either insanely lucky or very lucky.
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
2. One of the first things I wrote. How generous was I feeling when I was starting this? All right, this is a good one because it proves my rage for this anime. All right, in season 1 of Pokemon, out of the 8 gym leaders, how many just gave Ash the badge?
Just straight up handed him the badge?
Straight up handed it to him. He wins badges in multiple different ways in the show. Either he wins it legitimately and his most times second try. It gets interrupted, but he technically still kind of does it. Or there's a few instances where he's just given a badge. How many out of the 8 is he just given a badge?
For some reason, I want to say 3.
That is correct. It is 3. It is Misty is considered a hit and miss, so I didn't really count it because he technically fights her and he's winning when Team Rocket invades. But Jim's 4, 6, and 7. Team Rocket interferes in 2 of those, and in the third one, the gym leader just feels bad for him and just gives him the badge anyway when he loses. So
wait, the third one?
No, the third one was
That was Surge. No, he won that
Surge.
legit. I was about to say-
Surge he won. No, it was like the fifth and sixth, and then like the second, I think seventh or something was like
Calm down,
it was like,
Cade. This ain't your
it
show.
was like it was like
I'm-
Sabrina.
Yeah, Sabrina it was
Uh,
just given to him because Haunter was like, like messing with
Yeah, and then whoever the one where the psychic one who has Kadabra, where like Kadabra's
That was-
whooping
that was
at your
Sabrina.
butt.
Sabrina.
people. That was Sabrina.
Okay, yeah. So there's two other ones that I like. As I was reading over it, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's right!" And so it was like, there's two other ones where he's just given the badge, because like Team Rocket interferes, and he like, I can't remember which one it was, but like Team Rocket interferes and like steals the gym leader's Pokemon.
Okay,
And-
no, that I can for a point I can actually explain this.
You cannot get a point, but you're welcome to
Oh,
explain.
darn.
it.
Okay, fine. Sorry, I had to bargain. I tried to. No, it was actually the 8th gym. The gym
Okay,
leader,
yeah.
Giovanni. Yeah.
Yeah, I made up these like yeah. These are such a
Yeah,
very big
Giovanni
argument.
got attacked by Team Rocket.
No, he runs Team Rocket.
That doesn't sound like Giovanni. He's a
He's a stand-up. He's a
straightforward
stand-up
businessman and
with
gym
a
leader.
Persia. Stand-up businessman.
Yeah, there's nothing shady about his business. What are you talking
No,
about?
no, no.
Whatsoever. It's not like
That
he
is that
said,
is
"Hey,
first.
we're going to mess with Mewtwo."
Well, yeah, that's first point on the board for Zen. Cade, I want some brother rivalry here. You can just go ahead and
Okay.
punch him real quick if you want.
Why do you think he was already trying to get the bonus point?
Yeah. So out of the numbers left, Cade, what number do you want?
3.
3. All
Ooh.
right, solid choice.
Exotic.
Praise hail, praise down.
Let's see what you get.
Oh, of course I say praise Dale, and I'm going to get 24 for Gordon. Oh, no, 25. Yeah.
25. All right. 25. Let's see here. Okay. Who is the first member of the first Levy squad to die in Attack on Titan?
Oh my goodness. Oh,
First one.
first one. I'm trying to remember all the
First
names now. Was it, I'm trying to remember the names. It's not Marco, was it?
You can
No.
only accept when you say, you give me an answer.
I
and confirm
realize.
that's the guess.
And I'm trying to remember their actual. I'm trying to remember the names. I knew the whole Lead My Squad at one point. I'm trying to remember
Yeah. First one to
the
die.
name. For some reason, my brain's saying Marco, but I don't know if that's right. But I'll try Marco.
Marco is not correct.
Right.
I do appreciate the guess is always
Yeah.
appreciated.
Yeah.
Josh, you gonna get on the board?
So I
Just a little
remember watching the first season of Attack on Titan like 37 years ago. I
Yeah.
remember there was a guy named Jaeger, but I don't think it's him. Was it a guy
Okay.
named Marcus? Marcus.
Is that your
Yeah.
guess?
This is my guess. My guess is Marcus.
It isn't incorrect. That is not Marcus.
Oh man.
Dave,
Oh,
first person to die on the Levy squad, an Attack on Titan. It was a big
I'm
deal.
in the same boat as Josh because I saw it back when it came out. I don't remember any of their names. I'm gonna.
Did they have names? Are you sure they had names?
I don't remember.
They do have names. They do have names. It was a big moment because it was the first one to like die as part of their like squad.
I'm gonna be pissed if it was like member number 4 or something like that.
Okay, here's John.
Oh,
Common name. Here's the shot.
John, I do appreciate the guess. It is incorrect, unfortunately, but it is appreciated. Zen, close it out. I'm sure you're just
Well, I know this is going to go ahead and get me canceled.
on
but I wanna-
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I didn't get into Attack on Titan. I'm going to just go. The only name I remember from that series that I think Dad was Sasha.
Sasha. It is incorrect. It is incorrect. It is Gunther.
Oh,
Gunther.
Gunther
Yeah,
was
that
the
sounds like a
first
first
person to
death
die.
name.
let's all pretend like we realize that in a minute.
Yeah.
All right,
okay, wait,
that went terribly.
it was a rough round, but bonus question time.
Yeah.
So just to avoid the chaos of what happened last time, I'm just gonna say the first person to shout it out. It's gonna be. Let me think here. Let's see. Someone give me a number 1 through 4.
4.
All right. In Dad's anime stash, the 3 hosts, Mark, Josh, and Justin, all have kind of crazy lives because obviously we all have kids. So every once in a while, one of us has to miss an episode. But one of us has missed more than the rest. Who is that?
Justin.
Is incorrect.
Josh.
It is also incorrect. All right. It's me. I have missed the most episodes by 1.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Oh,
So no bonus point to award, unfortunately.
God damn it. This game's stupid and I hate it.
Like it was me. Like, yeah, I had a busy. Justin was like massively in the lead, and then the last couple months were so busy that I ended up having to.
It's
to
Mitch.
miss.
Mitch has missed more
Technically,
episodes than anyone.
yeah, technically it would be Mitch. But all right, Josh, you got a few things left here. What do you want?
I mean, obviously, I want 7. 7's the gold number. I feel it.
7's the gold number. Okay,
Feeling
let's find out.
7's the hardest question of all.
It really is.
It can be both. 23 was my second choice. so that's
23.
great.
So 23. All right, 23. Let's see how generous I was when I was getting to the end here. All right, this is okay. I know I think you've seen this, so hopefully you can get this. Robotech is centered around kind of like some humans that kind of find giant robots and don't know what they're doing, but they end up fighting with a consistent alien race who just really cannot let this ship go. What is the name of the alien race from Robotech?
Why would you think I've seen Robotech?
Because who hasn't?
Like, the first thing I ever said to you is I hate robot anime.
Yeah, well, you should
If it's-
still have seen Robotech.
If it's not
like amazing.
Zoids. The aliens are called the Skinwalkers. Because they take human skin,
It's a solid guess. I do appreciate
hide
it.
inside of them.
Yeah, it is incorrect, but all the power to you for that guess.
Close.
Super close. Dave, big Robotech guy.
I have seen a lot of Robotech. I actually really like mecha anime.
Man after my own heart.
I know they don't make any of it anymore. It's terrible.
No.
I don't know the answer.
They keep
I don't know.
remaking Evangelion.
that's true. They do that.
Yay. I don't know the anti-Robotechs.
Knowing anime, knowing anime. It's a pretty solid guess. Unfortunately,
Not
incorrect.
for the
It's a solid
anti-spirals.
guess, though. Well, yeah. All right, Zen. I'm counting on you to throw out some Robotech here.
I don't know. I haven't watched Robotech in years. The Xenotechs. I don't know.
You are oddly enough the closest person so far. That's incorrect, but you're closer than everybody else so far. Cade, can you close this out? Can you show your brother up?
I sadly do not know this off the top of my head. I watched Robotech when I was like watching Toonami as a kid. I do not remember this sadly.
Any guess you want to throw out there?
Xenomorphs. I don't know.
Again, you guys were in the right track in terms of name. It's the Zendradi.
Zendradi. Yeah.
Zendradi.
No, I felt like no one was anywhere near that.
They had the ZEN part. They had half the word right there.
Skinwalkers was pretty close.
It was crazy close. I was with you on that.
I'm still going
All
with antivirals.
So we still only got 1 point on the board.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Dave, what number do you want?
5.
5. All right. Sticking with 5.
Yep.
Probably not going to happen.
No.
It's getting pretty far from 5.
A little far from 5.
I'll take it.
19. All right, 19. All right. Hijabi no Ippo is considered one of the top sports animes that has ever been made. Full of constant athletes and champions, but not every member of a gym can be a champion. Sometimes you're just kind of a person there that runs a 50-50 record. Masaru Aoki is a key member of that group who just has a 50-50 record. I think it's like 35-35 or something like that by the end of the anime. He does, however, get to go on a winning streak by adopting a new nickname and a new special move. Give me one of those two things.
I don't watch any sports anime. I also have no idea what sport they even play.
It's a boxing anime.
Oh, okay. And what's the name of? Wait, what's the question?
The anime is called Hajime no Ippo. It's a boxing anime, and the question is: Masaru Aoki is a key member of the group, but he's just a regular guy. Oh yeah. What is his new nickname and what's the special move? You can just give me one of those two.
Oh god, I don't know. Detroit Smash.
I like it. I'll give you a fake point because being from Michigan and you think of Detroit, I can.
We're not looking for the Rule 34 version of it. Anyway.
Right? Yeah. All right, Zen. What do you got?
So the bad thing is actually a series on my list to watch. I've not gotten around to it yet.
It's about to be spoiled, buddy.
Amazing.
So you need either the nickname or the name of his new move.
Either his nickname or the name he gives his move. And it's like it's like a solid 10-15 episodes where he fights a bunch and just is constantly hammering this in.
I'm going to go with the hammer for the move.
The hammer. That is incorrect. Cade, what do you got?
Okay. The only move, I don't think this is right. The only move I remember from Hajime no Ippo was the Dempsey roll, where I remember how the move goes, but that's the only technique I remember from the show.
Yeah. Is that your guess?
Yeah, sure.
All right. That is incorrect. That is Ippo's move.
That's Ippo's.
That is Ippo's move. So that is a move from the anime.
He invented it.
He did. Yeah, he thought of it up and then was like, oh, it's an actual thing after he invented it.
Okay.
All right, Josh, get on the board here, man.
Yeah.
Do something. Give me one of the two, man.
Yeah.
I have talked about this anime so much.
You've never mentioned any of the characters aside from this one guy. And I think you said he fought a praying mantis or something. So his nickname is the Mantis.
Is that your guess?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Mantis Toboggan.
Yeah. So the nickname that he calls himself is the Frogman.
That's dumb.
And the special move is the Frog Punch because literally in the ring, he squats down and just jumps up with his fist in the air.
Seems super telegraphable.
That is called the Shoryuken.
It literally works in two fights where he gets his first
mile away.
Where he gets his first ever winning streak of two wins. And then the third
right on top of the head.
Yeah, and then the third person does that. The third person, because he wins two fights, so he climbs up the rankings, and so he gets a fight with like a top 10 guy, and he tries to do that, and the dude legit just punches him on top of the head, knocks him out.
It's so smart.
So it's super easy. Zen, what number are we rooting for?
Let's be a little bit devious this time. I think I'm gonna go after their 5.
Ooh, wow.
Whoa.
Going after Dave's 5. It's not a care in the world. It's going after it. It's not going to happen. That number is protected. 16. All right, 16. Okay. In Sword Art Online Alicization, they discuss the reason that they created the underworld in the anime. What is the reason?
Wasn't it literally to create self-aware AI? That's my guess.
That's pretty close. I'm gonna give it to you. That's pretty close. It's to create an AI to have the same instincts as a human.
Okay.
So that is close enough where I'm gonna give you that. Zen is just running away with this now with 2 points.
2 points is a runaway.
Two whole points is gonna be a runaway, but that is correct. So you have 2 points now. Cade, your brother's showing you up after talking you up.
I wish he got that one wrong because I knew it. And I was like, oh, shit, I can get this one.
I knew, if I had lost that, I knew Cade was going to jump in the lead.
He pulled out 120% of his brain power just then.
He was like, I got this, guys.
Especially considering that's how finish I
I'm
was.
going for blood. I'm going for blood. Cade, what number do you want?
I'm gonna jump on 5 as well.
Wow.
You bastards.
You guys are tough, man.
Yeah, everyone's like just. It's not going to happen, but 14. All right. 14. All right. Oron Host Club is something I've never seen, but someone recommended this question, so here we are. The very beginning of the anime showcases a like insanely intricate and nice vase, which they make a point of actually telling you how much this thing costs because it's so freaking intricate. How much does it cost?
I do remember this scene, and I do not remember how much they said. Try to give a guess.
I'll give a hint to everyone just because if in case it's not clear, it is in yen.
Okay.
I'll give that. I'll just say that it is in yen.
10 million yen.
You're close, but that's not correct.
Damn. Sorry.
Josh.
20 million yen.
It's like the first.
So far, like you went from like it's like we were playing hot and cold, and
So
I was
don't
like,
know why you're doing this, man, because this is horrible. So yes or no. You don't try to give each person after the first person the advantage.
I do. It is. That is incorrect. Dave.
12 million yen.
It is also incorrect. Zen, final shot here. How much does the vase cost? Vase? I don't know. Whatever.
What was it? It was just 1 million yen on it.
It is incorrect. It is 8 million. 8 million yen is what it costs in the very beginning. All right. I just blanked on who we were at right now.
That's it. That's it for the round.
Oh, that's it for the round. That's right. All right. Bonus question time. Again, I'm just gonna say it. First person to shout it out is gonna get it. Okay. Here's a good one. The last 2 episodes of Dad's Anime Stash focused on an anime one-shot that was DM'd by yours truly. There was a certain character in the anime, Justin's character, who literally any chance he got was dumping something on every other character in the game, making it canon and something I have to now deal with. His character was modeled after a high school football coach. What is he dumping on people?
Gatorade.
Kool-Aid.
Gatorade is correct.
Oh,
Yes.
And I'm going to give Josh extra credit. I mean, he doesn't get an extra point, but extra credit because I know he probably didn't listen to the episode. So that was
Not at all.
That was an honest to God guess of just random. So that's you get credit for that.
that happens in real life. I mean,
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he made it canon, so now I get to
On
deal
the
with
board.
that. Now I get to deal with that in D&D. You are on the board right now. We're sitting at Zen with 2 points, Josh with 1 point, Dave with 0 points, and Cade with 0 points. So plenty of time. There's still plenty of time left. As you can see, there's a bunch of numbers here still.
Yeah, let's do this.
You guys got this. Josh, what number do you want?
You know, 7's gotten me nowhere, and I'm hearing a lot of good things about 5. All right, 9's just as good.
Okay, yeah, 9. All right. I was gonna say you were getting close to that territory of hitting some other numbers here. All right, 9. I know. I know. Oh man. All
I
right.
don't like this. I don't like this sound.
No, you don't. Kiriko's basketball
Oh,
is centered
Jesus.
around the gener. But you've seen the movie, so you have
Yeah.
a shot at this.
Okay.
It's centered around the Generation of Miracles, who is known as the best team in Japan. The leader of this team has a split personality, each with its own different basketball skills. What is his name?
I don't know. Kiriko?
That is incorrect. Dave,
That
you can give
movie
me
was
first
bad.
first or last name. Any combination is fine.
I can't think of anything. I don't know. Junji? Random name.
I like the guess. It is incorrect, but I do like it.
I like the guess too.
It was a good guess. I really like a guess. Zen, who is the leader of the Generation of Miracles?
Again, another series that's been a while since I watched. I want to say, I think his last name was like Yamamoto. Yeah.
Is that your final guess?
Yeah.
That is incorrect, unfortunately. Cade, what do you got?
I'm on the board finally. Akashi.
That is correct.
Right.
Seijiro Akashi.
As soon as you said that, I was chomping at the bit. I'm like, if Zen gets this, I'm gonna beat his ass.
Also, just an amazing sports anime.
No, it's great.
So good.
It's amazing.
The movie was mind blowing.
Oh yeah.
I even said it when we reviewed it. Even as a massive fan of the anime, the movie was way too fan service to what the anime was actually about. Like all the credit, like there were some good parts to it, but way too fan service for what it was actually. All right, Dave, do you still want 5 or has it been tainted?
No, I still want.
Still want 5. All right.
We're all going after 5.
Whoever gets 5 just secretly wins, just right off the bat.
It's the closest you've gotten so far in terms of just like where it was on.
But the furthest another.
But the furthest in terms of actually what the number was. 26. All right. In the original run of Bleach, and what I mean by original run is not like the new stuff that's coming out, like the original run.
Please,
Hisagi is the co-lieutenant of the 9th Division. Although considered a prodigy, he's the only member of the I think there are 13 divisions of the captain or co-captains that does not have a Bankai. He's the only one. He, of course, however, does have a Shikai. What is his Shikai called?
Oh my god. I have no idea. I feel like names of things is something I'm never going to get. I don't even know what naming convention they would go off of to guess.
It's Bleach. There's no naming convention.
I don't know. Dog.
So there is a dog person in Bleach. There is a dog person in Bleach, so there is some correlation there. That is not the right answer, but again, you were kind of still in the ballpark of what Bleach is about. Zen.
Can you refresh my memory what Hisagi looked like?
It was when he said it. It turned from a normal katana into 2 chains holding together like 2 sais, essentially.
Okay, I remember his power. I remember the power of it. The name of it, I could not tell you to save my life.
Because they make a big, this guy appears out of nowhere, and the anime all of a sudden makes him a giant deal. And they're like, he's the one that doesn't have a Bankai, but here's his entire backstory.
Yeah.
No, you act like they didn't do that for literally every character.
Yeah, but this one was random because he disappears like
every character that shows up.
Forever after that.
This is where they were born in their youth, and
yeah, but this one was so more random because after he appears, they make this big deal. He just is gone. Like they just never mention him again. They're like,
Yeah, I got nothing for the name. I ain't even got a guess on it.
All right, Cade.
I'm in the same boat as Zen. I know exactly. I remember the power. I remember his full name and everything, but I can't remember the name of his freaking Shikai.
He only calls it like 3 freaking times.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my goodness. I feel really bad about not knowing this, but I have no clue.
Josh, I know a notorious Bleach fanatic.
Yeah. I watched
number 1 S tier
in 2009ish.
Yeah,
sounds right.
S tier, clearly.
Was it called the Kunai?
Kunai.
It's called the Kunai.
You were the last one to guess, so I'll say you were the closest one. That is incorrect. It is Kazeshine.
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 Did you think anyone would know that?
Yeah.
You're insane.
I don't know who likes. I personally think Bleach is crap, but hey, I never know.
I mean, he came up with the
I mean,
question, so he knew it. So.
Oh yeah, you never know. All right, we are on. I think this is Cade or Zen.
It's Zen.
Yeah, it's me.
All right, Zen. What number do you want?
We're going after that magical 5 yet still. I want those
All
extra
right.
bragging points.
I don't even remember what is the question. Okay, that's a solid one.
Close.
That's so close.
Oh my gosh.
8. Slid into 8. All right,
8's a good
let's
one
see.
though.
8's a solid number. All right. Reboot is probably like one of the quintessential 90s animes.
It's not
2000s.
Oh my gosh,
It is.
man.
It is, and you know it is. The anime centers around 2 main villains throughout the entire run of the show. Give me one of the 2.
Oh God, I can see the dudes in my mind. That's God. What's his name?
I can see both of them in my mind. You're triggering all the nostalgia tonight, my dude.
Yeah,
So
pretty
that's
much.
what anime is about.
You're right.
And I just did an
I wanna
episode
say it's something
on
like-
retro stuff for my other podcast. So I was feeling nostalgic.
Oh,
I want to say it's something like Zerk or something like that for some reason.
That's
Is
like
that your final answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect.
Yeah, I figured.
Cade,
I know
give me one of the 2 villains.
Was it Megabyte?
That is correct. Megabyte was one of the villains.
The other one's hexadecimal, right?
That is correct. Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
one's hexadecimal,
Okay.
yeah.
Like I said, I could see it in my mind. I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah. So right now, the brother rivalry is kicking in strong as they're both sitting at 2 points each.
I was hoping that would get to me.
Josh with 1. Yeah, Josh with 1 point. Dave, I know you got it when it comes around. I
Stop
believe
asking names.
So yeah, someone did explain a power or something. What with his name crap?
Cade, what number do you want?
I'm gonna go 3. You know, y'all can have
3.
5.
Okay. All right, switching it up. Okay.
Watch him hit 5.
I don't know.
That's what it would too. It's like now that you don't want it, the
There's a
number's
reverse
like
psychology. it didn't work.
20. Okay, 20. Okay. So Monster Rancher
Oh Lord.
is kind of like a weird predate mix of Pokemon, Digimon, and just a weird hodgepodge of just it doesn't never make quite a lot of sense. But it essentially centers around 11-year-old Genki, who has to battle the forces of evil to essentially just find a rock. That's what he's looking for, is a rock. His number 1 companion, who he meets very early in the anime and sticks with him throughout the entire show, is this like one-eyed companion. It's like a yellow monster with one giant eye. What is the companion's name?
I know exactly who you're talking about. See, once again, like explaining powers, I remember the freaking eyeball could teleport. I can't remember. There was the rabbit. There was the wolf. I thought you were gonna name it. I thought you were gonna ask for the little bird armadillo looking thing.
I didn't remember that was a thing.
Is this like Mochi or something? The freaking eyeball. The eyeball had a weird name, I think.
They're all pretty weird.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm like racking my brain here. I got nothing.
All right, no worries. Josh.
His name is Sasuke.
You know
Started off
what?
with such confidence.
It's a good. I like the. Well, I can't say I like the guess, but you know, it's a guess, but it is incorrect. Dave, do you remember Monster Rancher at all?
No. Well, it's a name. I'm going with Ike.
Like, the Smash Bros. Companion is incorrect.
Okay.
Or I think Ruby, or I can't remember what game series he's from. Zen.
I'm gonna go with Moti just because I think it'd be funny if that was the actual name.
It is incorrect. The name of the one-eyed companion is Suizu.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You did.
I'm pretty sure all of us had it.
It was close, so everyone gets a fake point. You can mark that on your boards. All right, another bonus question time. See who gets this one. All right, throughout literally every other episode, the guys at Dad's Anime Sass are always joking that the percentage of their female audience is notoriously remaining at the exact same percentage, regardless of whatever animes they review or what guests they bring on. It's become a big running joke. What's that percentage? It's mentioned
69.
2%.
1%.
Is it incorrect? Dave, any guess?
5%.
Closest one, it is 6.
Oh. I don't remember making that joke. I take it very seriously.
Yeah, it's probably because Justin makes it every episode, and you don't. I don't think you listen when Justin talks.
I tune him out so hard.
So that's probably why. But Josh, you got this. You can triple tie this up.
Yeah.
If you get this question right.
Let's do it.
Whatever you want.
Oh, I mean, 5 ain't working for no one, but 3 seems good. Seems like we're all jumping on the 3 bandwagon.
You
5 is no one said. I'm gonna laugh if it doesn't.
Yo.
Tricked ya. I was wanting 5.
Well, there goes 5. It's when you didn't want it that it.
I did want
was
it. I
going
just tried to put it out there.
It knew it was. You're trying to shove off the vibes.
Yeah.
All right. In Saint Seiya, the Pegasus Knight literally uses the exact same move at the beginning and literally throughout every single fight that flies at blinding Mach speeds and can land about 100 punches in a single second. What is the attack called?
Consecutive normal punches.
It's a good guess. It is incorrect. And this isn't even one of those like, he only mentions it one time. No, he screams this every single episode. Dave.
100 punches.
That is incorrect.
No, I thought that was right. I was like, man, he was on
it. Is, yeah, it was close though.
This is a bad name, but he's on.
Zen. What is the name of the punch?
Okay, I'm probably gonna get murdered by my wife later because she is a Saint Seiya fanatic and she's walking around me. I want to say Pegasus Comet Rush or something like that.
Good job.
Okay, I'm getting confirmation from her, so either I'm dead or Bushy's dead. I don't know which yet.
You're so close, and I'm trying to judge if it's close enough. Because it's not the exact name, but you're so close.
The only other thing I can remember from it might be like Shining Pegasus Rush or something like that.
I'm only holding it if Cade can give me the exact name.
I cannot. I'm just as scared as Zen right now. The moment she said Saint Seiya, her eyes lit up. She wants to know if she can answer. I won't accept the point. I'm just gonna say I.
Yeah, I will. Zen, I'm gonna give you the point because literally the words that you said mean the exact same thing, but it wasn't the exact name.
Okay.
I'm gonna let your wife scream it out.
Pegasus Meteor Crush.
That is correct.
That's pretty much what Dave said.
I mean, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. 5 is off the board.
Saitama had a horn and everything. So,
unfortunately, Dave, 5 is off the board.
I know.
I don't know if you have a new favorite number or not, but
I want number 1.
Number 1, okay.
Oh,
going for gold on this one. Oh,
my 3.
Well, you sold the 3, so I mean that's still something.
I was rooting for you on that one.
Mm.
All right, in Yu Yu Hakusho, one of the first Yusuke finds himself in the finals of the Genkai tournament to essentially just be trained by Genkai, and he goes up against a demon named Rando, who was notorious for killing other like spirit people to like steal essentially their powers and their techniques. He's also known by another name based on how many techniques he knows. That's how many people he's killed. How many?
500.
That is incorrect.
Stop
Zen.
with the names.
100 technique rando.
That is also incorrect.
No, because I mean, shut up.
Cade, what is the number?
I'm gonna say 69 again.
That
Wrong.
is incorrect. Josh.
999.
There you go. It's
That's right.
literally,
Because Genkai was going to be his 1,000.
yeah.
That's-
No, he
that's
literally.
So so in the minutia.
Yeah,
Such a deep cut.
it's a deep cut. I threw in some easy ones and then some deep cut ones.
When are we gonna-
Again,
When are we
there's
gonna get to
plenty
the
of
easy ones.
If you've seen the anime, half of these are very easy. But you did get it. Who are we at right now? That was
Look, if Yu Yu Hakusho is not in your top 5, you don't know how many people Rando killed.
fair point. Fair point. Okay, so Josh, you got it because it went back up to you. So that was Dave. So Zen.
Yeah, I'm going to go for my 13 again.
13. Okay.
So what kind of cursed question you put in this?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
You got 13.
So I get a bonus
Okay.
point for landing on my number, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
You lose a
Okay.
point, actually.
Well, yeah, you get negative points. What was the first anime movie to win an Academy Award?
That is a very good question.
First anime movie to win an Academy Award?
Correct.
Shit. You know, just for nostalgia reasons, I'm gonna say Spirited Away.
That is correct.
Oh fuck, I was right.
It is Spirited Away. Spirited
The movie
Away.
Disney
It's
retroactively.
like I
made.
knew it had to be
Oh,
one
yeah.
of his movies. Like it had to be one of his movies.
That was
Yeah.
one of my two choices. But,
It
I was
like
I was
came
bouncing
out and
between that and like House Moving
blew
Castle.
it like blew it away, or it was insane, like how good it was at the time to where it won an Academy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so just as a all right, we got Cade. You gotta catch up. What number do you think you want?
18.
18. All right, my lucky number. Let's see if you can get it. I don't. It might not happen.
It's all good.
10. All right. What real life people were Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee styled after in Pokemon? Obviously,
Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee.
that is correct. It is Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee.
You ain't getting away just yet, Zen.
All right, before we go over the bonus question, just as a quick point total update, Zen is in the lead with 4 points. Cade is just behind with 3 points. Josh has 2 points. And Dave is definitely getting a point here very soon.
Dave, I believe in you.
Definitely believe in you. All right. So out of all the animes that Dad's Anime Stash has reviewed so far, there's a pretty key consensus on the 2 that they have reviewed, which they consider the worst things. What are the 2?
Little Busters.
Some Magical Index.
Oh man, I don't know what you want me to say. Is it Welcome to Jabari Park? But we rated Bubblegum Crisis just as bad.
Which one do you want to go with? Because we did reach a consensus in one of the episodes where we agreed that those were the worst 2.
Welcome to Jabari Park.
That is correct. Little Busters and Welcome to Jabari Park. First episode of this month, I believe it was, is where we all agreed.
These
Someone
are tough
asked
questions because I was there and I don't even know.
Yeah, someone asked us like, "What is the worst thing you guys review?" And we were like, "It's a tie between these two." And we all were like, "Oh yeah." So, Josh, you're creeping in here now. This is your chance. If you get this right,
Yeah.
This is gonna be depending on the rankings. This might be final round.
Let's see.
You get this right, you're gonna tie it up.
Let's spin it to question 24. This is where things are going to heat up.
All right,
where things are getting interesting.
Let me move things around here. Okay. So, 11. Yeah, 11. All right. So, the original, before Naruto was the nine-tailed fox, originally the creator of Naruto had a different idea for him to what he was going to be in training to be. What profession was he going to train to be?
How the fuck would I know that?
I know, you hate Naruto. It's a bad question for you to get.
Even if I love Naruto, why would I know what they might have made it? They might have made it anything. The world's full of infinite possibilities.
It's true.
I don't know. He's going to be a fucking frog, probably.
A frog would
frog, right?
A frog is incorrect. Dave.
Raccoon.
So I said profession.
Oh. Why did you mention the fox?
I don't, because he doesn't know, so he's just guessing randomly. But yeah,
I feel
profession.
like this is Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, okay. A cook.
That is correct.
Oh.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah. Due to his love of like ramen, as part of his character, originally Naruto was supposed to be him. Same sort of thing, but his backstory was going to be have him training to be a chef. Before they were like, yeah, never mind. Let's have him be like a really emo kid, and we'll go that route. So there you go. See, you get exactly. You are on the board, Dave, and
finally,
it is your turn.
Oh,
so you can go. You can go back to back with this.
No, I want number one.
Number one. Okay.
Number one.
Let's hope the wheel favors you today.
It won't.
It's not.
But maybe the questions will.
It's true.
Oh, darn.
18.
Maybe the questions will. It's true. All right. So, what anime character was sold to a circus?
Was sold to a circus?
Sold to a circus. It's a pretty big anime, and it's literally his entire story is about how he's in a circus.
God, I have no idea.
Is Dumbo anime?
Dumbo's not anime.
It's as anime as Reboot is.
That's kind of true. That's fair. I'm saying Dumbo. Is it
Dumbo? Is incorrect.
Okay.
Zen. What anime character was sold to a circus?
Sold to a circus.
Sold to a circus.
You say that, and the first thing I think of is God. What was the pilot's name? Troya from Gundam Wing, working at the circus. I have no clue. I'm gonna say circus baby just for the fun of it.
That is incorrect. Cade, do you know what anime character was sold to a circus?
There was an anime called Karakuri Circus, but I don't know if that's the one you're referencing. Because I can't remember the name of the character from that. We said when Zen said Troya, I was like, oh, that might be it. Yeah, he didn't take it, so I'll take that one.
That is incorrect.
Darn.
Josh.
Okay, so you're talking about One Piece, I'm pretty sure, because it's 1,000 episodes and there's got to be a circus in there somewhere.
If it's, there is, but it's not sold.
The guess is One Piece.
The only One Piece character I can name is Luffy.
So Luffy is not correct. It's Astro Boy.
Astro Boy from One Piece.
Yeah, no, just Astro Boy, like Astro Boy the anime.
From One Piece?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, you know the anime that's in the anime.
Yeah, you know the anime within the anime that takes place in the one anime. Yeah, no, Astro Boy. His literal thing is that he was created and then sold to the circus to be like a thing that you could just bring them money because he could fly around and was technically looked like a real boy, and that was like the whole point of the show.
Yeah, and he was going to be a frog cook. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, definitely going to be a frog cook. Zen, out of what's left, what number do you want?
Let's go for number 7.
Number 7. Okay.
$22. Yeah, that's what I meant.
22 right there. Yeah.
22 is a tough one. I'm
22 and 7. 22 and 7.
50-50 on that.
50-50. Yeah. So Noragami centers around a god with no name and a high school student who can kind of like slip in and out of like our normal reality.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, she gives the god the name Yato, who is determined to do whatever he can possibly do to make a name for himself by being a laughing stock of every other god because he only charges this amount per wish and he'll do anything you want. What does he charge per wish? And just as clarifying, it is in yen.
It was a single yen, if I remember right.
That is correct. It is a single yen. He will essentially do whatever you ask for him for the lowest denomination of money.
That's a good price, though.
Yeah, it does lead to
out there. Yeah,
it's a good anime because of the things that like people will come up to and be like, "Hey, my grandmother's like spirit, is being attacked by like this giant demon monster. Can you save her? Dink, 5 yen, or like a yen or whatever." And he's like, "Well, I said I would do it," but he has to like literally do whatever you ask him to do. Like there's parts where he just like someone's like, "Man, I wish someone could deliver my groceries to me," and they like flick in a yen into the wishing well, and then you just see him
cheaper
carrying.
than Instacart.
It really is. Like you can literally get him to do whatever you want. You can be like, "Dude, can you murder this guy?" Boom, just kink in a yen, and he would just
Instacart
do it.
doesn't murder anyone.
It doesn't. It just murders your soul.
No.
Cade.
Let's go for
It's gonna be the last question.
All right.
What
do
number do you
4.
want? Number 4. Okay. Sure. It was totally 4.
I mean, kind of looks like a 4.
It was right there. You know, it was right in the 4.
If you squint enough, it looks like a 4.
If you squint really, really hard,
just scoot the one over and bend it a little bit.
And then it's 4. Yeah, and then it's 4. Okay. So in G Gundam, Domon Kashu is kind of notoriously throughout the anime flirting with dating / flirting with his co-pilot Rain. But of course, it's anime, so they have to strike up a love interest who is another fighter from a different country, who's also the only fighter who tag teams with him in a match, who shows up pretty often with him and fights notoriously with him. What country is she from?
Let's say France.
France is incorrect.
No. Okay.
Oh man.
Josh.
Germany.
Do you know? No. Germany is incorrect. Dave.
Those are the only 2 countries I know.
I feel like I can picture the robot, but not anything else.
Did it have a flag on its arm?
When
you picture it, Dave.
When you picture it, it's a flag.
Is it Switzerland?
That is correct. It is. It is New Sweden, which is Switzerland. It is Neo Sweden is what it's called in the show, but that's Switzerland.
Okay, yeah.
She's the only person that tag teams with him in like the only tag team fight, and then they fight like 3 or 4 other times, and it's like the only other person they introduce in the show is like the female combatant. So that is 2 points for you, Dave.
Woo!
But Zen is the champion who literally joined when I was like, "Hey, we had people not show up. Who wants to jump on a show right now?" He's like, "Yeah, I got you." He's like, "Yeah, why not? All right, sure." And maybe this will save you from being killed for not getting 100% of the name on the Saint CA question.
Oh, she's happy. She got to yell at herself. I ain't got to worry about
it. So as a final point total, Josh, you had 3 points. You were tied for second. Dave came strong at the end there to get 2.
Right.
Zen, you got 5 points. So obviously that means you're the champion, and you have to defend your title end of next month if you're not on the road. And Cade, your brother, unfortunately, gets to shit talk this over you because you tied Josh with 3 points.
Darn.
And there's still a few questions left, but obviously we hit an hour, so it was time to wrap up.
Save those for next time.
Yeah, we'll save them all for next time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed participating and watching in various different in whatever you did. If you listen to this later on, thank you for listening. Josh, do you want to throw us out here?
No, I want the guests to have a chance to plug themselves before they go.
There you go.
Dave, where can we find you and what do you do?
Oh, I'm a writer. You can find me at Amazon. I have a book coming out on the 8th of June.
Ooh, okay.
It's called Ruin. It's book 4 in the Necrotic Apocalypse series.
Very nice. Is that all on Amazon?
Like all, the whole... Amazon and Audible.
Okay.
So you don't.
So
have
if you want to, if you want to send Josh the direct links, that way we can put it in the description.
Sure.
Make sure we get it out there. Cade, got anything you want to plug at all?
I do not. I'm not like a streamer or nothing, sadly. So no, I got nothing to plug.
TV shows you like? You think people should watch?
Recommend some anime.
Yeah, what's an anime you're watching right now that you think people
watch? Gurren Lagann. That's my favorite anime of all time.
Yes,
it's a
Why
great
can't
one.
We have more Gurren Lagann questions.
Yeah, where were those questions?
We've had a lot of Gurren Lagann. I tried to keep it all different because we've had a lot of Gurren Lagann questions in the past.
They were the numbers we didn't get.
There you go.
Yeah. Zen, I know you. What do you want to plug, my man?
I'm a streamer. I pretty much stream usually Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays about 8 p.m. Eastern over on Twitch is in Necropolis. So swing by, have some fun.
There you go. Josh.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Kids, make sure you take that tape and rewind it, sneak it back under your dad's bed before he gets home, and then come back next week and watch another great episode of Dad's Anime Stash. We will be reviewing Jobless Reincarnation, which is fantastic anime.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. We've been getting some good ones on the wheel.
We've not, but that's okay.
Well, last 2 weeks. Well, not
last 2.
Last 2.
Shit, but
that's a streak for us. It's the last 2. Yeah, obviously, if you guys made it this far, make sure to review and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and the YouTube, and recommend animes that you want to add to the wheel. And we'll see you guys next Friday.